White Boy Cooking, Episode 6, Slow Cooker Pulled Pork. So what you're going to need here is your pork shoulder, some rub, and some yellow mustard. I mean, you could use whatever binder you want. I'm just using mustard. Shake it to get all the mustard pea mixed in, and just slather that over the top of the pork shoulder. I'm using a bone-in pork shoulder. You can use a boneless one. If you use a boneless one, you can cut it into cubes and toss the cubes in the rub. Use a little rubber paint brush, cooking brush, to get that mustard all over that. That's going to be the binder that holds the seasonings onto this pork butt. All right, sprinkle that seasoning all over top, all over the sides. Just make sure to get the whole thing coated. Do that, do a little this, do a little that. Put it in your hand and throw it on the sides if you need to. Just kind of get it as covered as you can get it. Now, if I were putting it into like a smoker or something, I would probably, I'd probably get that underside as well. But since it's a slow cooker, it's just going to cook in its juices. Take one whole yellow or white onion. I've got a yellow one in this case. Probably want to figure out a better way to cut this thing than how I was doing it, because apparently that root stem is important, because my eyes were burning this whole time cutting up this onion. You can actually see, right here, ouch, my eyes were just watering and burning. There we go. Once it's all cut up, throw it in your crock pot. And then what you're going to want to do is get a couple of spoonfuls of garlic, because I didn't have any fresh garlic cloves that I could crush up and put in there. So this just jar of minced garlic. And then you throw your pork butt in there. Want to get it all covered in and coated. Set it on high. And just let that bad boy cook for, at this point, when I go to pull the bone out, about 4.5, 5 hours. You get that bone out. Took a little persuasion, had to do a little tearing, but I got it out. I put it onto a baking sheet to let it cool so that I could throw it away properly. You want to shred it up as much as you can. I got a bigger pork shoulder, so it was taking a lot longer to cook and just become tender and fall apart. Use a fork, 2 forks, your hands, maybe if you've got the pulled pork tongs, pull those apart with that. But get it as shredded as you can before you put it back into the slow cooker. That way, after another hour of cooking, everything just falls apart really nicely, really beautifully. Get your buns ready, put them on a plate, put a couple pickles on that bad boy, just like that. Maybe a little barbecue sauce if you really want, but I thought it was good just as is. And voila, you've got yourself a slow cooker pulled pork sandwich. Alrighty, like, comment, subscribe, turn on that bell, and I'll see you next time.